Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. That throw by Brady incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run, because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now Brady. That's caught by Howard. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
On the stop.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucks up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
23-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 77 yards. And the Bucks have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Ryan Suckup set to kick.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
A gain of 2.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down, Rams.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee. Here's Cam Akers. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Cam Akers. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up Third down.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 6-0 our score after one.
Rams nothing.
Throwing on third. Goff. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
5-yard line.
They hand it off to Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down and 4, Brady under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. Third and long after that last sack. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. They had a first down.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. 380, hey! 42's Mike. Check it, reload. Regular.
Here's Mostert. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 16, Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big one.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 88 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point try now for Succop. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Buccaneers 19, Rams nothing. Ryan Succop sets the kick.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
At the 39-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 39, Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Los Angeles.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. That is caught at the 7-yard line. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
7 yards, the pickup there.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff going up top for Kupp. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 30.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And it'll be intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
This is Mostert.
Yeah, whoever didn't pick me, bro, they fucked up.
Midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's gonna
I'm telling you though, bro, like, and maybe it's just that he's this bad, but Tony kind of coached me up last week, so I'm better than I was before, bro. Like now, just how to work my defense better, like tips on that, yeah. So now it just is giving me too much confidence, bro. Just like how to move and running the dime. Yeah.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter.
No,
which is
I mean,
precisely
just
what
normal.
you want when you're playing with the lead.
3-4.
You control the football.
3-4.
You control the clock.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
A 3-4.
Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette.
I think so.
His second touchdown of the night. And this offense is running away with this one. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs.
No, nobody is.
The scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead.
At least I already told the dudes that bet against me that they were out.
After the touchdown to kick it away.
As soon as they were posting them out. Oh, I should have hit
Get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over.
Everybody, bro, he was killing me with the fucking hit stick.
Set to begin the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game.
Oh, you got me there.
Wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe
This dude down 30 points and running the ball. You know he's scared to throw it.
He's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete to Lamar.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Goff.
Oh my God! Wait! Oh my God!
Tampa Bay territory.
Where'd you see this, Ira?
Anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
Yeah.
The penalty. It would have been different, right? If they had somehow
I know he's
lost
running it.
somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
No, I use my own. I mean, I use Tampa Bay. Yeah, I haven't changed anything. I don't know how to do that shit.
Again, Goff setting up the screen for Miller.
No, I don't.
And he's brought down. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Just shy of the goal.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point.
He is a beast, bro.
Usually direct correlation.
I pancaked his O-line like 3 times, bro.
That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But
and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 4th touchdown on the year.
I gave up a touchdown. I'm mad about that. Is that you that commented on my
by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly.
What did he say?
Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
I just need to break a couple of good. What's that next comment?
Offense ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd of this.
Yeah, that's my same thing.
Here to start quarter
which is probably why.
2nd and 11.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Brady. And a pass here to Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Mostert. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I mean,
Charles, you said earlier
I ran it against McCaffrey last week. He didn't get no rushing yards. I did.
Have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long
what do you
time
mean?
ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mostert.
McCaffrey's doing whatever he wants to be, but
is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Clay Matthews still one of the best at doing that as he gets in to make the tackle behind the line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
My point.
Now Brady. And Miller with it over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
The one play every time.
That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yeah. Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackled by
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Mostert. And some nice running, going to get him down close.
Dude, watch
to
this stretch.
first down at the Ram 16. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady.
Awesome pick. Oh, please come my way.
Read it well, and it's picked.
Oh, I fucked up. Get him, Brady. Oh, it was holding on me.
Yardage, and they decline the penalty. There's
I
no
fucked up.
logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex and this
Always.
small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty.
Oh, bro, watch this, bro. I should have got the ball right back.
Instead, second down.
Got robbed.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Monster.
Second and 10, gone.
Let's go.
The Buccaneer pressure too much.
Oh, right.
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ah, fucked up.
Into the hands of the tight end.
Oh, he struck this shit.
And able to rip off a
Nah,
big
no,
chunk
but
of yardage before
I want to
being
beat him
dropped
bad.
inside the 40. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. A shotgun snap for Goff. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Spike the ball.
Second and 10.
I could make the playoffs and have the #1 pick in the draft next year, bro. That's so nasty. That's so nasty.
That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
God.
To the air again. Goff. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
I like that.
So the defense has
He just spiked the ball on 4th down, bro. He just spiked the ball on 4th down, bro. What the fuck did I just do?
They're the ones that are jubilant.
Open man is Howard, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I feel like I should put shoe clock on now.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Can I put shoe clock on?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Well then I won't. He just spiked the ball on to turn the ball over.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
This is my one dickhead play of the game.
A first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And this Buccaneer
He caught a
offense
timeout in between my touchdown and extra point.
So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching.
I missed the extra point again, bro. So annoying.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
That'd have been dirty. That's what the Packers did against me, and I was pissed. So I can't do that.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I think 4 and 7.
At their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, like first place is like 4 and.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Yeah.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A throw left side to start out, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Oh, officially.
Execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And there's the anchor of this line.
Not yours. Yours ain't gonna be good enough for me. You see the picks I went after.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun. Gone.
Right.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I didn't work today.
Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Oh,
he's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Nice.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead.
Yeah, he missed.
Want to give up big plays like that.
I was grinning so hard, bro. That was a mistake.
Underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
Yeah. Exactly what happened. He scored, whatever. I should score again now just because he did that.
And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Shouldn't it say if he does it onside or no? Yeah, it does. Okay. He didn't. He took a while to pick, though.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, no, he should onside it, though, but he didn't.
Make it into the end zone.
Right.
And ultimately cannot get
so would I be dirty for running the play action right now? The exact same one? Yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin.
Oh, he's got safeties deep now.
They've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be out of bounds.
I almost got it to Gronk. I should have got it to Gronk, but he missed.
That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You're talking about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you
Tampa
felt the
Bay,
same,
bro.
Yeah, based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Buccaneers, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll have another home.